Now to the update you will only see on GMA. I sat down with Ralph Yarl, the teenager who was shot in the head and arm when he went to the wrong house to pick up his younger siblings. Now getting ready to start school again as the case against the alleged shooter heads to court next week.
The people who are good, who are supportive, they vastly outnumber all of the hateful and violent people in this world. And I'm just leaning on that support to be sure that I stay strong.
Sitting in his family's living room, preparing to start his senior year of high school. 18 weeks. More than 128 days had passed since the night that changed Ralph Yarl's life.
Whenever I would think of the details, I was crying about it because it just seems so surreal that people would be so harmful.
April 13th. Ralph was picking up his twin brothers from a play date when he mistakenly went to the wrong house, knocking on the door of Andrew Lester's home. The 84-year-old man, allegedly armed with a gun, and opened fire on Yarl. Since then, life has been anything but normal for the now 17-year-old, not only making a remarkable recovery medically, but also striving to heal mentally.
The therapist I've been going to has just been trying so many things to lessen the trauma.
I know Ralph was the one in the center of this, but it's the whole family thing. We are all carrying this.
Though Ralph carries the physical scars from that fateful night, his mom, Cleo, sitting next to her son's aunt, says the trauma of what happened is a burden shared by his family.
It's hard for my husband to sleep sound at night because he was asleep when the kids and I started screaming that Ralph is shot, Ralph is shot. Yeah. So he has nightmares about that.
Even his 11-year-old twin brothers, who she says grow anxious when Ralph isn't home by dark.
Then they start asking, where is he? When is he going to be home? And we're working on the feeling that they shouldn't carry any guilt because he went to pick them up from a play date when all of this happened. So trying to make them understand that it's still okay to go on play dates.
But getting the whole family the help they needed wasn't easy. Fortunately, an online fundraiser that raised more than $3 million helped ease the financial burden. Now, Ralph and his family are aiming to be a helping hand to other families impacted by gun violence, selling bracelets and donating part of the proceeds. The name? Hope by Faith Spoonmore. Hope, which the family says they clung to tightly in the last 4 months.
Hope, literally, is a lifeline. My first thing was, God, I hope he stays alive to see the reason behind this. I hope it is not his time, And then fast forward now.
Now, hoping for justice, as a preliminary hearing for the accused shooter charged with first-degree assault is next week.
What do you think it'll be like to see the man accused of shooting your son?
I've prayed about it, and I've left it in God's hands, and whatever it is, it is.
For Ralph, he's focused on leading the clarinet section of his high school's band and looking ahead to another internship he's already lined up and already weighing whether he'll go to prom. Regular kid stuff.
He has strength that I want to have.
What do you think about? You're already, seeing a lot of your peers with band, but being back in the classroom.
I feel good about it because I know they have good intentions and they're just out to hope and pray for me and hope that I'm doing well.
And it was so many of his peers, his classmates, who really rallied behind Ralph, demanding that the man accused of shooting him be charged. Ralph's mom says she often reminds Ralph not to let what happened consume him, that every day is a new day. But as the family prepares for the accused shooter's preliminary hearing next week, she says she feels like a hypocrite admitting that it is consuming her. And the way that this family is impacted, when she talked about having to remind her 11-year-old adorable twins that it's okay to go on play dates.
Yeah.
Because of the guilt they have for what happened to their brother, which was no fault of their own. It was just really touching.
Yeah, that really hits. Such a powerful interview, and it's so great that they are speaking out about this and being very, very vocal.
Very much so.
Thank you for bringing that.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.